So we've headed out of anime territory and Overlord, now we're heading into light novel territory. And I must say, so Lizardman arc, I was kind of saying to myself, I know going into this arc, I'm going to feel bad for these people, but I really did feel bad for Lizardmen in the end of this chapter. It's kind of like, oh, okay, so they've been sentenced to death. I mean, they probably haven't got this great defense that might actually save them from this force that's going to attack them, but, man, like, what do these people do? They just go about their life like normal, like, just going about their life like as if it's nothing, and then this thing just pops out from the sky and says, you've got, the Supreme Being has said you've got 8 days left, set up your defense, but yeah, you're not going to do very much. We're going to come in and just destroy you. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Like, okay, like, I understand this actual, like, arc is going to make me feel bad for these people, not feel bad for Ainz or feel bad for the antagonist. I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, this is going to antagonize the main character who I've been following for the past, like, year. Like, I don't feel bad for these people. I'm kind of sitting there going, oh, God, don't do this to me now. I just at the end of the chapter, it's kind of like, no, these people seem so freaking adorable. No, I don't want to see these people die. Like, they just don't deserve it. It's kind of like, why would you do this to me? But yeah, I mean, we kind of learned from Ablato, actually, the actual, like, lizardmen themselves are quite strong, stronger than humans. Their skin is stronger than humans, so the actual, like, undead they can actually create with the lizardmen themselves are proven to be stronger than actual human undead. So probably that's the reason why they might want to use them, because they actually are stronger than humans. So that's probably why they want to strengthen the defenses of Nazarick. For this reason, they're actually going to grab the lizardmen because they seem to be stronger than humans. So I'm kind of sitting here going, yeah, they're going to actually improve the defenses of Nazarick and actually kind of prolong their, like, defenses, but in the way they're kind of destroying this, like, likelihood of these people. They seem completely normal, not doing very much. They seem like a small community of people, not doing like a lot. Why would you go straight for them? But granted, maybe because they want to get a stronger defense, that's the reason why. But still, I was kind of thinking to myself, don't do this. Like, Overlord, don't. Seriously, like, stop for a second here. Just calm down for a minute. I don't want to feel bad for these people, but I am. I'm feeling bad for these people. Like, Ainz has been this character who I've going, F yeah, Ainz, do what you effing want to do. I freaking, like, support you. Now I'm kind of like, kind of like, do I or don't I? But either way, this chapter's freaking great, I must say. It's only 20 pages long, so it's quite short. I mean, it's like Syrup for the end, but this one packed a lot more punch than for the end did, I must say. I mean, we got some comedy between Arbolado and Ainz, it's quite funny. And we also kind of learn about Elantia and also the actual kind of neighbouring parts of Elantia and the places that we should really fear, like the places that really should actually pack a punch towards the defences of Nazarick that might actually prove to be quite a formidable force. Hence the kind of, I think it's a ferocracy is the place it's called, like the Sicilian ferocracy. And Ainz said that was the main place we should really fear the most, like one of the places we should really fear, and since maybe one day they might attack. But then Ablade's all like, shouldn't you fear the person who actually was controlling Shelter, in a sense, the actual, like, person who's controlling, using a world-class item, should you really be fearing them? Because I was kind of, like, sitting there going, yeah, she's actually got truth there, because he might attack again, he might just kind of destroy the defenses, and really prove to be quite a formidable force against Ainz. So I'm sitting here going, maybe he should really be wary of those people as well, in the sense, would they come back and attack again? Plus, on the top of that, we actually also learned about Shelter, what really did happen after that fight, what's happened to her, actually, after she's been resurrected. I was kind of like, okay, so what's happened to her? We can't understand that actually her body state is completely fine, or she's completely normal now, but her mental state has gone to the point of her kind of sitting there going, oh, I had a fight with Ainz, didn't I? It's kind of like, she's sitting there going, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, shouldn't I? And then her brain's just kind of going to, like, mush for that reason, like, she's not in the greatest mind state. Adelaide kind of worrying about it, saying, well, she's really, like, kind of distraught up the fact that she actually fought you. You got to kind of punish her in the correct way possible, that she actually can get this guilt, this whole, like, feeling she has off of her. And kind of like sitting there going, yeah, Ainz, you have to do that. Otherwise, she's just sitting there, just kind of in a state of depression because she fought you. It's kind of her biggest sin. She's kind of blaming herself for the reason why. I was sitting there going, yeah, hopefully we actually kind of get Shouted back to her original state, because Shouted proves to be quite a strong force within Nazarick. So hopefully she does come back and actually do something and actually help them in some way. But overall, going forward, Overlord seems to be proving quite the enjoyable kind of, like, manga series. Granted, I quite like it because it's actually kind of antithesis. I do really like novels here and there, but I do prefer to read mangas. So I quite like the fact there's actually a manga to Overlord, and the manga to Overlord's quite enjoyable. It's actually been better than I expected. I mean, the anime itself did kind of brush over a lot, but the manga didn't. The manga's, apparently some people say it does actually brush over some certain things, but it hasn't brushed over too much like the anime did. So I do commend them for that reason. Plus, the comedy actually does kind of work a lot better in the manga than it did in the anime. So I quite like it. Granted, I do want to go and read the light novel a little bit more and actually kind of maybe one day, hopefully, once I actually kind of get a firm foot in how to actually review literature as a whole, actually review the actual light novel, because it actually does prove to be quite interesting, I must say. I mean, hopefully, when one day, I guess Yen Press might release the actual light novel here in England, because sometimes we don't get anything, because, I mean, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So hopefully we actually do get the light novel over here. If it does, I'll actually review the volume actually comes out, because it's a pretty freaking great light novel, so I do actually want to read it and read into it. So hopefully I do. If that does happen, I will review it. So yeah, with all that said, I have been driving. Leave a like. Do leave a like. It does help quite a bit. Leave a sub. Do leave a sub. It does help quite a bit. But with all that said, I have been a driver, and I will see you later.